Welcome back to Much Music, 299 Queen West, intimate and interactive with Blind Melon. Nice to have you with us. And I believe an extra member tonight would be Jerry Garcia.
You know, I think that his face just kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I think a full life doesn't have to be talked about.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get some questions. Why does Shannon always wear a horseshoe necklace? It's not a horseshoe necklace. It's a cockroach necklace.
I have a phobia of anything that doesn't die in the microwave after 5 seconds.
There you go. An audience question going over here. Your name, where are you from?
Shane, I'm from Brampton. Yep. If you were given the chance to write an autobiography, what would you begin your first paragraph with?
Why?
All right, Dave, I'm going to come around you here for just a second.
Somebody... You know, this is nervous taking
Here you go.
Yeah, Shannon, what does your tattoo say on your forearm?
This is the poem God's Presence that's at the end of the song Car Seat. It's from my great-great-grandmother's ledger that she wrote it in February 11th, 1884, and it gave me a little hope that I had a little sense in my family, because my immediate family is kind of like hee-haw. So I found this and I realized that maybe I do kind of, you know, give a little bit of a shit about my family heritage. So yeah, there's something that...
In the role of hee-haw, what role did you play?
I was the lost child.
Oh, okay, okay. We have Sue Tyler on the phone. She is with The Buzzard in Cleveland, WMMS. In Cleveland, a rockin' station down there, and we are being seen, of course, on Much America. Sue, are you there?
Yes, I am definitely here. Shannon, first of all, I want to say congratulations on becoming a new dad recently.
Thank you.
But he brought no pictures. We have no pictures.
All right, and the first question I wanted to ask you, the tune No Rain obviously helped bring the band Blind Melon into the forefront of modern music.
Into the forefront of a lot of courtrooms.
There you go. There had to have been a little bit of temptation, at least, to do like No Rain Part 2, but obviously from listening to Soup, you definitely chose a different approach. Did you guys purposely avoid trying to do the same type of sound that was in No Rain on the album Soup, or did you... I mean, did that just come naturally? What happened there?
I think that just not trying to do anything permits you to have a little bit more freedom when you go about recording. I think that this band, and I'm sure that everybody will agree, if we ever try to construct any type of format, it usually gets completely screwed up. So I think that...
from your heart.
Well, yeah.
Thanks, Sue.
So, thank you.
Well, Blind Melon may be rocking in Cleveland, but in fact, Canada is the best territory in the entire world for this band. 3 times platinum. Now, just one thing. Do you have any theories on that? Any theories on why?
People are way cooler here.
Thank you!
Cheap applause. Cheap applause.
We have Linda from the province of Ontario. Linda, your question. And who's it to?
It's towards Shannon. I was wondering if parenthood has affected your musical career in any way?
You know, I was telling you earlier, I thought that this screwed up your doing this for a living screwed up your sleep, but it doesn't compare.
No, kids.
They don't father. I went on. We went on tour so that I could catch up on my sleep, and that doesn't sound. Yeah, I mean, it affects every aspect of your life. Obviously I'm new at this, and it's hard to be a parent and a child at the same time. So I'm just trying to mesh it together and make it work. You know, and I think it's helped me, believe it or not, grow up a little bit.
No. No. We have a great concept here called Speaker's Corner, where people get access to a television camera, and in fact we run the questions or the statements. Here's a Speaker's Corner. Is this from Vancouver? Vancouver. Here's a question from Vancouver. You ready?
Listen carefully.
We're gonna ask Blind Melon a question. We heard you got a record deal without even playing a gig. Is that true?
We got a record deal from a demo tape that we made in a garage, basically, and we played, some shows for the Weasels in Los Angeles, and ended up, getting signed and leaving as quickly as possible.
When I introduced myself, I said I was from Vancouver, and you went, ah. So let's just deal with that for a second. Halloween, a couple of years ago. You went through this exchange. It was, believe me, the press.
An exchange. That's exactly
with your
what it
audience. Yes.
It's a deposit.
Yeah, precious bodily fluids. Thank you. But you did your time there, and tell me about how that affected you.
It was probably a good thing that it happened, believe it or not, because I had to do some community service in a heroin detox, in a Salvation Army heroin detox, and I think that for anybody who thinks that it's a very glamorous life, if they could have witnessed the insides of this place, I think that they would have probably had a different thought about taking that road. It's definitely not the high road, but out of something bad, my punishment was something that probably helped me out, something that maybe I needed to see myself. Sometimes it takes that before you can really understand, what it'll do to you. So yeah, I mean, what do I say to my child when she asks me about that? I don't know. Or think of some. I'll give her your number.
I noticed that Pigeon Park and Hastings Street made the lyrics on the album anyway, so that's cool. Can we have a performance of Soup? Let's do that title track. All right. Intimate and interactive right here in our environment. This is Blind Melon and the title track from the